From Damian Lillard's epic last-minute shot to the one by Kawhi that sent the Toronto Raptors to the Eastern Conference Finals, here are the NBA beaters fans will never forget. Starting off with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Picture this: the Houston Rockets were this close to forcing a Game 7 in the 2014 playoffs. Only 0.9 seconds remained on the clock, and they were up by 2 points against the Portland Trail Blazers. But then, out of nowhere, Damian Lillard decided to rain on their parade. Lillard knew what he had to do. He dashed around a double screen, clapped twice for the ball, and launched a leaning fadeaway shot from almost 30 feet away. It was a long shot, but that's exactly why they call him a star player. As the ball soared through the air, everyone in the arena held their breath. The buzzer sounded, and all of a sudden, the whole place went dead silent. Then, it happened. The ball swished through the net, and the arena exploded with cheers and screams. Thanks to Lillard's game-winning triple, the Trailblazers advanced to the second round of the playoffs for the first time in over a decade and a half. It was an epic moment that fans will never forget. Honestly, Damian Lillard is so cool he deserved another spot on this list. Let's talk about what he did during Game 5 of 2019. As crazy as Damian's game in 2014 was, his game winner in the first round of the 2019 NBA playoffs was even crazier. The Portland Trail Blazers were up 3-1 in the series, but the Oklahoma City Thunder weren't going down without a fight. Lillard was on fire, dropping 19 points in the first quarter and a total of 50 by the end of the game. With just seconds on the clock and the game tied, Lillard decided to take a shot from way beyond the three-point line, like practically on the Trailblazers logo. And guess what? He nailed it! The crowd again went wild as Lillard made his way to the second round. The Trailblazers eventually fell to the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Final, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Lillard's game winner will go down in history as an iconic moment for the team. And who knows? Maybe he'll hit another crazy buzzer beater in the future. We'll just have to wait and see. But as amazing as this moment was, wait till you hear about this one. I'm talking about Jimmy Butler, and boy does this guy know how to make a shot. He's had some pretty impressive ones over the years, but we're here to talk about one in particular. It wasn't your typical buzzer beater, where he sinks a jump shot or a three-pointer as the clock ticks down. No, this one happened in overtime on December 30th, 2015. Pau Gasol, a master of passing, lobbed the ball perfectly to Butler, who leaped like a majestic gazelle over Paul George. With the grace of a ballerina, Butler tapped the ball in, securing a 102-100 overtime victory for the Chicago Bulls over the Indiana Pacers. Now, that's what I call teamwork. Butler's timing was impeccable, and Gasol's precision pass was a thing of beauty. It just goes to show you that sometimes it's not all about how hard you shoot the ball, but how smart you play the game. And that's why this shot is one that fans will always remember. Okay, hold on to your seats, guys, because this next buzzer beater is a real nail-biter. It's Mamadi Diakite. On March 24, 2019, basketball fans witnessed one of the craziest game winners in NBA history. With only 3.1 seconds left on the clock and a fully healthy Toronto Raptors team to beat, the then Charlotte Hornets guard Jeremy Lamb made an unbelievable shot from beyond half court to secure the 115-114 road victory. The preposterous buzzer beater got the Hornets within a couple of wins from the playoff zone, and Lamb finished with 13 points on the night. "It feels great," he shared later in an interview. "We fought so hard the whole game. Everybody who came in contributed and played well. They made a big run late. It just feels good to get that win and cap it off like that." And when asked about how he banked in the game winner, Lamb responded with disbelief. "I have no idea, man. I want to thank Jesus Christ, because that's the only way that shot went in." Now, this next buzzer beater is one of the craziest ones on the list. I'm talking about Kawhi Leonard's epic shot that sent the Toronto Raptors to the Eastern Conference Finals. It happened in Game 7 of the semifinals. With less than 5 seconds on the clock and the game tied at 90, Leonard took an inbound pass and faced off against not one, but two Philadelphia 76ers big guys, Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Talk about pressure. But Leonard wasn't fazed. He put up a shot just before the buzzer. And what happened next was pure insanity. The ball bounced off the rim not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times before finally falling through the hoop. The crowd went wild, and Leonard's teammates swarmed him in celebration. It was an unforgettable moment in basketball history, and one that fans will be talking about for years to come. So if you ever need a reminder of what true grit and determination look like, just think of Kawhi Leonard's incredible Game 7 buzzer beater. But I'm not done with jaw-dropping buzzer beaters just yet. Let's talk about Derrick Rose's game winner that had the Cavs forward Tristan Thompson calling it a lucky shot. Maybe there's some truth to that, but there's no denying the role that Taj Gibson played in making it happen. With just 3 seconds left on the clock, Gibson set a perfectly timed screen that gave D. Rose the opening he needed to take the shot. And boy, did he take it! The crowd erupted as the ball sailed through the air and into the basket. After the game, the iconic image of Rose leaping into Joakim Noah's arms and giving a blank stare to the fans at the United Center became the stuff of legends. And while some may call it luck, there's no denying the skill and teamwork that went into making that buzzer beater happen. So whether you believe in luck or not, one thing's for sure, Derrick Rose's game winner will go down in history as one of the most memorable moments in basketball. If you think I'm done with listing historical buzzer beaters, you're definitely wrong. So can we take a moment and talk about Steph Curry's most memorable last-minute shot? I'm talking about the one that had all of us holding our breath back in 2016 in a nail-biting game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. With only 0.6 seconds left in overtime and the score tied at 118, the Golden State Warriors MVP decided to do his thing, and he did it in style. Steph pulled up from 32 feet out and sank it like a boss. And just like that, it was game over, with the Warriors winning 121-118. Steph's 12th triple of the night didn't only seal the deal for the game, but it also set a new record for the most three-pointers in a single season, the number 288, in case you were wondering. And if that wasn't enough, it tied the record for the most threes in a game too. I mean, what more can you say? When you hear the name Steph, you know something epic is about to happen. The man is a legend, plain and simple.
Go, rebound taken by Iguodala. They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang!
And that's all for the NBA buzzer beaters fans will never forget.